What's up, guys? Beatlifter here. Today I'm just gonna show you some kick pitching. Um, just a quick good way to do it, and for to have the bass in tune with your lead, essentially. Um, so here's the kick we're gonna be using. This kick is mine, 100% mine. This is not sampled or layered with samples or I this is all me. This is all me sitting for. This took me probably about 2 weeks to get this kick. 2 weeks of just working on kicks, and then I finally just started tweaking things. Things started coming together, and I ended up with this. And people are probably gonna think it's fake, and people are probably gonna think I stole it, but I didn't. This is 100% me. Took a long time. But the only weird thing is, I have to run off my sound card for these videos, like you guys know, if you've seen my other ones. But for some reason, my sound card is making it sound really stereo separated. So like a lot of the distortion of the kick is hitting really far on the left and awkwardly. For some reason, when I run off my sound card, but I'll show you what I mean. So right now it's So as you can see, there's a lot hitting on the left, and it sounds really awkward to me anyways, but I'm just gonna, you know, manually put the stereo separation more together just so it's more merged, more mono right now. But yeah, that kick is 100% me. Not layered with a Zatox kick or anything. This is Beatlifter. Anyways, yeah, on with the kick pitching. So basically, when you're pitching a kick, as you'll see in a lot of tutorials, all they do is take the kick, have it go, and you get that. Which, no, I used to do that a lot, but it's not right. So you don't want to pitch the talk, first of all. Don't make sure you don't want to pitch that, and you want to and unfortunately, in this kick, I have to pitch kind of like the second half, because if I pitch this part right here, like about from the end of the talk to, where most of the bass comes in, this part right here, if I pitch it, it sounds really awkward, has kind of like a weird, like kind of poppy kind of feel to it, and it doesn't sound good. So basically, I have to pitch just kind of like the second half of it, and it still sounds fine. It still sounds good. So I'm just going to show you how to pitch it. What I did is I took my kick, which is the non-pitched one. This is the one that it's nothing done to it, and then these are all the kicks that so I took this, cloned it, and then uh, so and then I just want the first half of it going. So all I did was go into here. Typically let's see, let's find something. Yeah, it'll look like that when you open it up. But then you just take that and then just take these and then have it so it's just playing the first bit like that. So we'll go back to that and we have that. So, and then this one, you're going to do the same thing, but you're not going to have it play the talk. It's just going to play, the second half that you will be pitching. So I'm going to take these down. So it's just doing it. Sounds like, one kick. But, and you're going to want to do this with all of them. Kicks are pitching up, kicks are pitching down. And what I was doing before is so let's say your lead is going like all I would do is pitch my kick up, pitch it down, pitch it up, pitch it down. and I wouldn't try to match it to the lead. I would just, okay, so at this part the bass will go high, at this part the bass will go low, and I'm sure that's what everyone else would think, because that's essentially what it does, but you need it to be in tune with your lead. So this kick, my lead is, it's going C, G, B, F. And I'll show you an example in here. See, that last one has a weird pop, but that's because it's too short. I just gotta lengthen that up. I gotta fix that. But anyways, that's what, my lead's my kick there is following my lead. So my lead is hitting a C, but it's an octave above middle C. So you want the bass of your kick to match that. So what I'm just gonna have this play. Oops. So that's playing, and then I have G tune here. And what G tune is just a little tuner thing. It basically tells you what note your whatever is hitting. So right now the bass is hitting, a bit flat of A. So we're going to want to pitch that up to the octave above middle C. And so have this over here. Chorus pitch it. Make sure it's on monophonic. So now it's hitting B. So now it's hitting C, generally. Kind of. But we'll bring the pitch a bit down. And then we can use this one here to fine tune it. We don't want to fine tune it that much. There. Pretty much hitting C perfectly. Awesome. So now we have that, and make sure it sounds good with just the talk half. Let's see, and the reason that sounds so weird is because you just gotta, because I have the whole kick playing. So now that I have my pitched kick. But you don't want to work with both halves of the kick, right? Because that's just going to be too much of a pain in the ass. So you're going to want to record this. So basically, just have this go into Edison, and record it. So now you have your pitched kick in Edison. Make sure to zoom in really far and get it right from the beginning of the kick, because you don't want to, oh shit, I don't know what that did. I hope it didn't do anything. But as you can see, kick is slightly, well, it's actually not too long, it just has some noise that's a little too long. But yeah, if you're at 150 BPM, your kick is going to be, hitting 400. You're going to want it about 400ths of a second long, I guess. I think that's what it is. Anyways, so there we go. Kick's, proper length. It's hitting C because my lead is hitting C. And then you would do that to where you want your kicks to be pitched. That's where you would do what you would do to each of them for pitching it down. And use this. This is good, and it's helped my, helped it go with my lead a lot nicer. It sounds a lot smoother, sounds more in tune, and yeah. Let's see how much time we have. That's 9 minutes. But yeah, because before, yeah, like I said, all I would do is pitch them up, pitch them down, pitch them up, pitch them down, and I thought that was fine, and I I've sent my other songs into a couple labels, but only really got a response from one, sadly, and but what they said is that it's the bass of my song that ruined it for them, and I didn't understand what they meant. And I kind of, had a bit of a conversation with them, and they said the bass sounds out of tune with the lead, and I did not understand what that meant. I was like, that doesn't make sense. How is it out of tune with the lead? And because I didn't really think anything of it, didn't think it really actually needed to match the tune, like, you know what I mean. So, but you want the bass to be hitting the same note as your lead is hitting, and that's what they mean, I guess. And so that's hitting C. My bass is hitting C. It was, but it's it's in the right area. So I got that going, and yeah, that's what you want to do to your kicks. And then if you don't want to deal with all the hassle of having all these cloned kicks, record it into Edison, and then you would save that sample and then use that. But what I find Edison does, like it sounds, decent volume, I guess. And once you save it as your sample, it for some reason, to me anyways, it sounds a bit quieter than usual, quieter than when you were working on it. So you just want to watch that and make sure your kick is still at the volume you would like it to be. But yes, this is my kick. I hope you guys like it. To me it sounded really Zatoxy, or Zatox, sorry. I always say Zatox, it's a bad habit. But it sounds really Zatoxy, really raw, like crazy raw, and I'm so happy with it. Because I thought, I would never be able to make a raw kick, but, I ended up with that. And but that took a lot of work, so if you're out there and you're making kicks, and you are fucking frustrated because you can't do it, you're gonna go through that. Like, deal with it. Just fucking make yourself sit there and make the kick. And that's pretty much the best advice I can give you, because that's what I did with this kick. I literally, hours on end, just sitting there to my kick, listening to my kick like this. And at first it was just, a simple 909, and just fucking non-stop tweaking, non-stop cueing, distortion, blah, 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 blah. And it was so painful just to my patience. And, but you know what? I fought through it, and I ended up with that. And I'm so happy I just sucked it up and just, made the kick. Because, and I'm sure it doesn't take pros 2 weeks to make a kick, because, they're pros. They've been doing this forever. But it took me just a long time, because, I'm amateur. But yeah, as you can see, look at all these kick samples. These are all mine. And it's just, they all suck. So it's me dealing with sucky kicks for like 2 weeks. And then I just finally, got it right. And the reason it's called Wasted Kick is because I thought it, at first when I was tweaking it, sounded kind of like a Wasted Penguins kick to me. But then as I started more and more tweaking, it sounded kind of sounding Zatoxy. So, because it's super raw, extremely. But yeah, that's a lot of work right there. Tons of work. But yeah. So yeah, G-Tune, get it, it's free. It's not the fanciest plugin, but it's free, it works. Tells you what your note's hitting. So, and there's your pitch staff. You get the idea. And then that's what you want to do. And then you'll end up with your bass of your kick matching your lead. So, stupid pop. Anyways, yeah, I hope this helped you guys. I'm sorry if I rambled on. I tend to do that in my tutorials, but I'm just trying to help. So, and we're running out of time. So, hope this helped you guys. Let me know if it helped you. Peace!